I work at the airport.
Wednesday night is one Tanaz Polson won't forget.
I'm trying not to cry talking to you about it.
She was on the Max Red Line heading home from work at the airport when she saw a man unconscious a few seats away.
I walk over and I see a man who is purple, slumped over with a syringe in his arm, completely unresponsive. So I grabbed the Narcan and I put one dose in his nose while holding his head up.
She gave him 4 doses before first responders started CPR. It was the second time Tanaz had administered Narcan to someone on the Max train.
I'm a bartender. I'm not an emergency room doctor. I'm not a nurse. I'm not a trained field medic.
The man that night did not survive. The cause of death has not yet been released. Some see it as a sign that drug use on public transit is becoming all too common in Portland.
For that to happen is not surprising in the least.
It's public transportation, and the drug use is so rampant here, then all the train operators and bus drivers should be carrying Narcan.
Now, a spokesperson for TriMet tells us they don't keep Narcan on board, and they say that's because their focus is on safely transporting riders and that their operators are not trained to administer Narcan.
I don't think it's good because it's going to be more death.
I think it's wasted potential, and I think it could be really helpful a lot of the times.
The TriMet tells KGW in a statement that since 2022, they have more than doubled their security staff. Transit police and the TriMet safety response team both carry Narcan, but the drivers do not. However, all TriMet vehicles have systems in place for the drivers to call for emergency if needed. Riders aren't sold that goes far enough.
I've seen people with foil sitting back smoking whatever they smoking.
It makes me feel like very unsafe to be riding public transportation.
I think that TriMet needs to step up their game.
Now, a TriMet spokesperson tells us they support the new state laws prohibiting drug use on public transit and making drug possession a crime again. And in the coming months, their plan is to teach riders about those new laws. David?